In this lesson, you will learn about white space. White space is the areas of a design without print or pictures. It is lack of any elements. White space is what allows the viewer to know what to focus on, and when viewing your design, it feels a sense of relief and breathing room. It doesn't need to be white, it just means space that's not filled up by design elements. When there is a design that's too cluttered and chaotic, it can be hard to figure out what to focus on. White space allows hierarchy to take place, as well as balance, as you learned in earlier lessons. You can see that the white space in this design is black. It is the space around the green design elements. I often see new designers trying to fill everything they can, and amateur clients who don't understand design try to fill all of the space, thinking that's going to be best for their audience. It's not done tastefully with uneven spacing and a mush of type and colors. There are rare designs that work to have all of the space filled, and those are usually ones that are looking to create a chaotic effect on the viewer, or where it matches the design style, like this layout where the vibe is killer tomatoes, and it has this grunge texture with crazy fonts used. When you see a design that has all typography and shape elements all up on top of each other, it's hard to read, and it makes it worse if the space in between the elements are inconsistent. That's why you have to ensure that there is room to breathe for the design elements in your layout. As you can see with this design, where there is a lot of nice white space around the design, as well as pay attention that there is equal white space between elements in a design, as you see above and below this block of type, which is going to allow your design to be more professional and pleasing to the eye. This Polestar car design uses a lot of white space, but the part of the car on the right is balanced beautifully with the no punch lines on the left, giving a lot of importance to the car itself. When you lay out a design, the space around the images, the shapes, and the type that's not occupied can either feel balanced or unbalanced depending on how well you fill it or don't. Here is another design of the car again, with giving a lot of white space. We're always looking for a sense of balance in designs, even where asymmetry is used, as in this case, so you need to use the white space wisely. White space can be used to give a lot of importance to an element, just like when you go into a high-end store like Apple and see how they position all of their products not cluttered together, but each with white space around it. The items are then perceived as higher value, as opposed to going into an electronics store like Best Buy, where things are more cluttered and on shelves or hanging right next to each other. You know you're getting cheaper products. As opposed to Apple, that has more premium prices, and they have strategically created importance to every one of their products by adding a lot of room around them. The same goes for any design. If there is something that you want to give a lot of attention to, you need to use white space around that object. In this case, the green rectangle is the main element drawing our attention to it, and the white space around it, which is black in this case, is helping to give that importance to the green rectangle. In this Nike ad, the use of white space, the orange, gray, and white around the lady, helps to give importance to her and what she's wearing, and it's nicely balanced using asymmetry. This magazine layout design uses part of the white space, which is the space between men, by taking the rectangular white space between the E and the N of men to insert some body type in a very clever way. When white space is laid out where elements align without too much clutter, you can get away with designs like this. This poster uses the white space of the lady's head on an angle to balance the words life, arts, and culture below it, with really nice breathable white space on the right side of the design as well, giving importance to the lady with books as the main focal point. These tennis posters use the power of white space to grant more importance to the tennis player, while having a very nice balance with the type on top to the logo and writing on the bottom. And I like it even better where the layout is horizontal, so that there can be a lot of nice white space around her on the right, balanced asymmetrically by the type on the left. This poster has a great use of white space with the orange at the top, with the type not filling it too much, but leaving a lot of breathing room. This poster has a lot of nice white space around the main design elements, with the image of the bridge and the white space helping to form the word bridge on the right. Here's another poster in this series that has nice white space around the design, with the hats off being a part of that white space. Here's a magazine layout that uses a really nice amount of white space around the writing with contents continuing the white space into the picture above. Here's a logo design for the Olympics, which uses white space very interestingly, with the S's from the Stockholm also forming rings as if they were Olympic rings. Thinking with the shapes that the white space creates is just as important as the shape of the design elements themselves. Here is a flyer for a music festival with bad white space around the words and the guitar. I will be using InDesign to take the bad example and make it good. The whole purpose here is so that you can see this transformation. Don't worry about learning InDesign at this stage of the game. So first, I'm going to be moving the guitar to the right, creating a really nice amount of white space on the left where I'm going to put the type. Then I'm adjusting the live music festival at the top, ensuring there's a nice amount of white space around it on the top, the left, and the right, keeping that curve from the guitar really nice. Below this, I am putting the location of the festival with the date and the time below that, and you can see how it has created a much more legible design than if the type was all right up against the left and on both sides of the guitar. This makes it so that there's breathing room, the type goes with the curve of the guitar, making this nice white space around all of the elements there. And here's the finished design. Your next steps are to find 20 examples of white space used in a design. Look at the shape the white space has created and note whether it is a nice looking shape or not so pleasing shape. Then you will go to your sketchbook. You're going to be adding a bunch of different shapes to show there's no white space. It's very cluttered. Then you're going to be sketching something with a small circle and a big circle and see the nice white space in between, and then a rectangle with lines underneath and showing how there is white space and how it actually makes it cleaner as opposed to the one where there's a bunch and it makes it really cluttered and hard to really view the design. After you've done the sketches that I showed you, do more of your own sketches of white space until you feel very familiar with that fundamental. Then go on to the next lesson about repetition. I'll see you there.